Let's be honest, men. There's nothing more confusing and painful than investing your heart, time, and energy into a woman, only to feel a subtle shift. Her energy changes, her warmth fades, and the person you thought you knew feels like a stranger. Many men feel lost today because they can't read the signs that something has already happened. Intimacy leaves a mark on a woman's spirit and emotions. When she's been with someone else, her energy will tell the truth, even if her words don't. This isn't about shaming women. It's about empowering men who are tired of being blind and guessing. If you've ever felt confused or insecure about where you stand, pay close attention. I'm going to share 5 clear signs of a woman who has been with another man, and what these signs mean for a man who values himself. The first thing that changes is not her words, but her energy. It's the silent distance that creeps in. The laughter and sharing fade, replaced by a feeling that you're talking to someone behind a wall. The depth and warmth are gone. You feel it when her eyes avoid yours, or her voice is distracted. She's present, but not truly there. Intimacy ties emotions, and when she gives herself physically to another, it splits her emotional focus. The space she once reserved for you is no longer entirely yours. Some men ignore this, rationalizing that she's just busy or stressed. But a woman, emotionally invested in you, will always find a way to connect. When she pulls away, it's because something deeper has captured her attention. This is where many men make the mistake of chasing her harder. But that distance is proof that her loyalty has already shifted. A high-value man doesn't fight for scraps of affection. He recognizes when the emotional bond is broken and makes the necessary decision to protect his dignity and peace. Another confusing sign is when she suddenly becomes overly nice, buying gifts, sending sweet messages, and complimenting you endlessly. This isn't genuine affection. It's often guilt. She is compensating for something she knows is wrong, trying to soothe her conscience and keep you close. Real affection flows naturally and doesn't need over-the-top gestures. Guilt-driven niceness is a performance, a way to protect herself from an uncomfortable truth. Don't mistake this overcompensation for love. You measure love by consistent alignment, where her words, energy, and actions match. A high-value man doesn't fall for gestures meant to soothe guilt. He trusts his instincts and reads between the lines. He values himself enough to recognize authentic affection from a coping mechanism. Step back, observe, and protect your heart. Real love is steady, honest, and grounded in truth. A third sign is in her body. Her body is honest, even when her words are not. You might feel a subtle distance, hesitation, or discomfort when you are close. Her body remembers the intimacy shared with someone else, and it shows. She may avoid eye contact, flinch at touches, or keep a subtle physical distance. This is your intuition picking up on the misalignment. Patterns don't lie. A consistent shift in body language is a signal of her emotional reality. High-value men listen to their intuition and act accordingly. Understanding that awareness is the first step to protecting their heart and maintaining their value. Next, pay attention to her communication. You'll notice gaps, long silences, and vague responses. Communication isn't just words, it's energy. When a woman's energy is split, her messages lose their spark, and her calls become infrequent. A woman aligned with you will make space for you even in chaos. This shift is not about her schedule. It's a reflection of her divided focus. High-value men don't chase. They observe and trust what their gut is telling them. Your value isn't in convincing her to communicate differently. It's in recognizing the truth and protecting your heart. Finally, trust your intuition. Your gut never lies. That subtle unease, the flicker of doubt you can't shake, is the truth trying to reach. Energy is everything in her tone, her eyes, and her hesitations. High-value men listen to this invisible signal. When your gut repeatedly signals something is wrong, it's not your imagination. Emotional alignment and physical intimacy leave energy imprints. If her energy is not fully aligned with you, you will feel it. Trust yourself and stop doubting your perception to make someone else comfortable. We've walked through the signs: emotional distance, guilt-driven niceness, subtle body language, and shifts in communication. Now, you must ask yourself the hardest question: am I willing to stay where I am no longer fully valued? High-value men know that true love is not a negotiation. It's effortless, consistent, and mutually affirming. They act out of self-respect, recognizing that walking away from misalignment is not rejection. It's clarity and courage. Love should not be a battlefield, and your peace of mind is non-negotiable. Trust your instincts, observe with clarity, and make a choice that aligns with yourself.